everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are headed to Bowling Green, Kentucky for the NMRA, and I am going to participate in the True Street event. So guys, I'm going to take you along for the journey on that. So guys, we'll see you at the track. Guys, we are here. As you can see, the line is long getting in, and it is at 11:25, and the test runs for True Street is at 12 o'clock. So I'm trying to get in here and get taken in so I can get in line for a test run before 3 o'clock when we actually start the True Street event. So they're making me put stickers on my car. Alright guys, so we are taked in and they got all the stickers that they require on. But taked in, Daryl's here. You know him from where he tuned the 17. He's got his car here. Caleb, what are you doing?
I'm just hanging out here at the True Street kids. I mean, this is awesome.
Right?
I need a car.
I know.
I need a car.
When you get your car here.
I know. It will be next year.
Yes.
Next year, we're going to do it in my car.
I usually run a 7.3 at 98, so I run a 7.11 at 100, and I run 11.0 at 126. Now, granted, it ships it out at 6,500. All right, guys, so I looked it up, and we're around 1,700 DA, and I run 711 at 100. My best is 7.3 at 97 to 98. Most of the time it's 97 mile an hour. So we have picked up the mile an hour. The mile an hour is there. It's just it short shifted again, and on the street when we ran it, it shifted out at 7,300 beautiful. Street it did just fine, but we haven't run it at the track, and we were hoping to be able to run it Friday night at Jackson, but Jackson was closed, so we couldn't. So this is literally our first test on this tune, and the horsepower has picked up. It's 100 mile an hour, and that was shifting early, so we're good to go there. 711, like I said, shifting early, but we're going to get it there, guys. We're going to see a 10. Guys, another 1103.
Then JDS from Library to the Walter there.
Let's see what we did here. Went 1106 at 126.
Second winner. Car number 505 with an average of 12.042.
Get it? Yeah. Dude.
Nicholas White.
There you go, man.
Good job, man. Come on up through here.
There you go. Good job.
All right, now we're on the first page. Hang on. Yeah, we're on the first page.
Hold it up so I can send it to Chris.
With an average of 11.046, your 11-second winner, car number 419, Mr. Kenneth Hilliard.
I'm talking about skiing.
What can't tell is Frankie threw him under the bus.
All right, guys, so it's the next morning. We are getting ready to head out from the hotel to get back to the track. As you seen in the video, I did win the 11-second True Street class. So we are back at the track, and when you run True Street, you get a free entry into the bracket race on Sunday. So we are going to run that, and we are probably going to break out because Daryl is on his way with a tune that he's changed to try to get the shifting issue resolved. Like anything else, when you put a new tune in, you get issues. The horsepower for the tune is dead on. I mean, I picked up 3 to 5 mile an hour, depending on how you look at it. I ran 2 100-mile passes, and then I ran a 102 mile an hour pass in the 8th mile. And I usually run 97, and I've only ran 98 twice. So we're going to take our normal average. Normal average last night was 100 mile an hour in the 8th. The normal average I used to run was 97. So there's 3 mile an hour, and I did run 102, so that would have been, if you use my 98, that'd be 4 mile an hour. So 3 to 4 mile an hour, and you know, I can't complain about that. The car was doing phenomenally well aside from the early shifting, but he thinks he has that resolved in the new tune, so we're going to flash that, and we will probably break out on the first pass. But like I said, it was a free entry into the bracket race, so for me it's kind of just like a test hit to try to get the time that we want today. If we don't get it, we will be at Jackson Dragway next Friday night, and we will dial it in then and get it where it needs to be. Well, guys, I got the win. I went 11:01 and 127. All right, guys, I just went and looked at the DA, and we are sitting at 2,300 DA. And last night we had 16 to 1,700 DA when I was running. I was running 11:03, and the DA coming up and actually me getting closer to the 10s is indicating that we are moving in the right direction. I actually picked up a mile an hour from last night, and like I said, the DA is higher today, and I'm picking up speed, so we're going to get it there, guys. If I can get my 60 foot down to my normal 160s, it's going to run 1090s a day, and it looks like first gear is still short shifting, but second and third is right on the money at 7,400 RPM, so guys, we're going to get it there. We broke out, but we got it. We got the 1095 at 128. We did it, guys. We wanted to be in the 10, so we got the 1095 and actually gained a mile an hour. Ran a 168.60, 101 in the 8th. I want to point out that this was 2,500 DA. Our runs last night in 11.0s were in 1,600, about 1,650 DA. So we're almost 1,000 more DA, and we dropped the car down. We still have to get the first gear figured out, but right now I'm not complaining about that because it's running right where we want it to do running. And also, Daryl, what'd you run this weekend, Daryl?
My best so far yesterday. Of course, today it's not running as good, being heat soaked and with the DA. But my last pass last night ran a 930s at 149. That was my third pass. It's got a little bit of boost left in it, but my fuel system is pretty much maxed out, so that's what's holding me back right there.
But guys, this was the first outing of the car with the new tune, so we knew that there might be adjustments in the car. That's one reason why he wanted to be at a track when I ran. That way, if we needed to adjust, we could.
We didn't have any data going from a dig with it hooking, so we did rolls, but the data wasn't there from the takeoff that he had here at the track.
So once we got the data from the takeoff at the track and we could see what I was doing, we could change the transmission tuning a little bit. And like I said, guys, the proof is in the time slip. I went from 11.03 at 126 to a 1095 at 128, and I went up in DA almost 1,000 foot in DA and still ran better. And he lost 2/10, so that speaks for itself, guys. But a huge shout out to Daryl. And guys, if you enjoyed this video, before I leave, watch the clip at the end. You'll enjoy it, and go to his channel for the rest of that video and check it out. Link in the description. But if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you next time.